Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with another Ultra League Premier Classic team, and this one is featuring Electivire, which is insane. It charges so fast, and you're just throwing nukes. Like the Wild Charge, Ice Punch isn't a nuke, but Ice Punch is like a nice coverage move for your like Grass type and Trevenant and Venusaurs and stuff like that. But just the Wild Charges are insane, and the amount of like Laprases I've seen out there, you basically one shot a Lapras with your Wild Charge. Plus, it just hits so hard in usual matchups. I paired it with a Swampert because I kind of went off like my let's do another Glass Cannon team. I actually did try this with Escav in the back first, and then Dragonite, and then the team was too glassy. And the thing with Electivire is like you always need to shield, and you don't want to throw the first Wild Charge too fast because your defense significantly decreases, so you have to usually build up to 2 Wild Charges, which means you most likely are using a shield first. So you need something in the back that can just absorb energy. So I paired it with a Snorlax just to absorb all that energy, and the team worked pretty well. So let's take a look and see. So in this first matchup here, Swampert against Obstagoon. So in this matchup, you have a pretty good matchup in the fact that it takes 5 counters to get to a Night Slash or Cross Chop, whatever they throw, usually Night Slash. And it takes you 5 and then 4 to get to Hydro Cannon. So you're always going to get to the second Hydro Cannon before they get to the second Night Slash, which means you will be able to throw first. So they need to burn a shield. You should be able to get the second one before they counter you down. I snuck in 2 here. So what I remember I got the third Hydro. So in a normal matchup, I will get the second Hydro off, and they need to make a decision whether to give up the second shield or give up Switch. And this one does not give up Switch. But this one is a unique one. So as you can see, I just got to it. So now I need to decide whether to shield and take this match or let it go. I decided to take it just because I think Switch is somewhat important with this team. And there is a Crobat. Let's see if I can get to it. I cannot. So I'm going to come away with Electivire. 1. So this was pretty quick. So that's probably just a Poison Fang. But what you're going to see here is, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm at a Wild Charge on 5. And getting to a nuke of a Wild Charge on 5 is insane. And boom, there goes the Crobat. And there comes a Nidoqueen. So I'm immediately going to reset that. And it'll take 2 Body Slams to take this out. And I think it would take... now that my defense is lowered and I'm Shadow, probably an Earth Power will take me out from this range. But I can probably just go Ice Punch on my Electivire if I am taken out. But they go back to back, trying to put. Yeah, I guess that was their trying their one. Their win conditions was to go back to back Poison Fang and try and get me down there, but does not take me out. So I will take that match. Next battle here, Swampert against Cars. Love to see it. They are staying in. So it looks like it's a wing attack. And I knew they were going to try and catch. And they did catch. But I'm actually okay throwing this. And now I'm going to be like, okay, I know I can get to the move before you. And if you don't shield, you're probably going to be taken out. So I'm going to force a shield here. And try and catch on my own. I was trying to catch a Body Slam. I think I end up catching a superpower if I remember correct. Oh no, it was just a Body Slam, so that's good. Trying to get to the Body Slam, take this out. This should take it out because we're both Shadows. It's going to be pretty close. It doesn't take it out, and now I need to shield because I'm almost positive this, or do I let it go? It's going to be superpower. Either way, do I survive a superpower? I do, and I lose Switch though. Oh yeah, okay, I remember why I did that. And I'm going to come with Swampert. Right. The reason why I did that, so let's just finish this out. I need to Earthquake this here. Hopefully they let it go. Because then I can just go Electivire. And they do let it go. And out comes their Charizard. And this is why I did it. Was because I knew that my Electivire had an amazing matchup against their Charizard anyways. That I was okay taking the shield advantage to do that. I'm going to bait here because they probably don't know what the second move is, but they know what the one move is, and it's a beast, So they shield it up, get this off, gonna be able to one-shot this. There you go. And out comes the Venusaur. I have shield this up, Ice Punch, take it out. So Electivire up shields is a beast. So that is why I paired it with Swampert to get the shields and Snorlax to not use shields. So that's how I kind of came up with the team. And that's why it works. There are some things you need to watch out for. I'll go over it when I get there. So Venusaur on the lead, that's tough. Snorlax is your safe swap. And I'm immediately met with a Nidoqueen. So this is one of the scenarios where the best case scenario for me, quite honestly, is grabbing a shield. Because even if, the worst case scenario is I take Switch or something, but it's a 2 shield and then the Venusaur comes in and farms me down, right? That would be the worst case scenario. So what I want to do is take this move, just another Poison Fang. I want to get a shield here. So what ends up happening is they do end up shielding this, which is great. Because now I can come in here and aggressively farm. I don't really care about taking an Earth Power here because one is not going to take me out and Venusaur is the only thing that's really going to threaten me. So they go Poison Fang, so I let that go, so that's great. And I was like, that seems fast, but I don't know, but I'm just going to let it go anyways. And it's another Poison Fang, so that's huge because now I'm at an Earthquake. They're already down a shield. So I expect the Venusaur to come in. I'm going to throw that Earthquake. Hopefully this lands. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. I've got to immediately go into here. It does land. And they reset, and it's a Crobat, so you love to see it. And I'm probably going to do the same thing I did last time. They know I have a nuke. They probably don't know the second move. Second move is an Ice Punch, which still does well. They let it go, so that is not ideal. But what you're going to see here is they're low enough because the Ice Punch is still super effective. I'm now just going to go for the super aggressive farm down. Because basically what that's going to let me do is come out with 2 Ice Punches. And the 2 Ice Punches, because the Venusaur already took the Earthquake, is going to be enough to take this out. So there's the one, and here comes the second one. So super spammy, hits super hard, super attack weighted, very glossy. But I like it. I had a lot of fun with this team actually. Swampert into Dragonite. So this was a tough lead. You go into your safe swap and you met with a Swampert, and this Swampert is a rough meet for you. So I lost the lead and I'm losing the switch here. There's nothing I can do. I'm not going to get to 2 body slams before they get to 2 hydros, and I over tap, so now I definitely got to burn a shield. I had to burn a shield anyways probably just to try and get one back because I think my only potential win condition is get this into the 1 shield. So I got 1 body slam off. I'm going to throw the second one to force a shield. Maybe they'll and I think they do shield just to maintain switch because I would as well, because Dragonite on Swampert is a beast of a matchup. And they're still likely to have more energy than my Swampert, which means I'm going to have to eat a Hydro. So I'm farming, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to eat this Hydro, so I'll eat it. And I just got to go for the aggressive farm now because I think coming out with the energy is the only chance I have here. And they get to the move, so that sucks. I knew they got to the move. I got to shield this. I expect the Dragonite to come back in and hit me. So I'm throwing. That's good. Got 1. I have the second move. I don't know if they're out of move yet. They let it go, which is fine. I'm going to throw the second one because this probably will force a shield. And then I'm going to switch immediately to try and catch them off guard. They shield, and it's an S-Cav in the back. So Drill Run is 100% going to one-shot me. The problem with this is Wild Charge hits really hard, but just puts him in the very low red. I CMP'd there on purpose. So I CMP'd, which was what I needed to do because one of my only win conditions was CMP, have them dump the energy, farm down here, and get a Hydro off because it's my only win condition, and I was 1 Mud Charge short. So I played that really well, just no win condition there. Crobat on lead. Crobat on lead is pretty decent for Swampert because they're not going to throw the Poison Fang, and if they do throw the Poison Fang, it's resisted. They catch on Empoleon. So that is okay. I'm going to build up a bit. I'm going to build up to the Earthquake and fake it. I'm not worried about the Crobat because I can align it with my Electivire. So that's why I'm kind of just staying in this matchup because I'm like, I got a pretty good matchup there anyways, that if I just keep alignment and keep shields, I'm going to outpace anyways. So if they let this go, I probably should be able to farm down and they shield. So that's even better because now I can still get to a move. This is why I just going, when you have a Shadow Swampert, just go, I prefer just go Hydro Cannon because you get these matchups where you can take that and take it out. In comes the Crobat. We know where we're going. It's an Electivire. It could be a Shadow Ball because they have a ton of energy. So I think I have to respect it. And it is a Shadow Ball, so that's a good shield. And it's a Kingdra. So I'm just going to Wild Charge this because I don't really know how good of a matchup Snorlax has. But I will reset that. Just go for the aggressive farm down. Or do I go... Yeah, I think I just go for the aggressive farm down because like worst case scenario, they take me out and I can just Thunder Shock as much as I can. So I'm not even going to throw here. Oh, I'm going to throw like one. I just don't want the Crobat to get any more farm is essentially my play. So I wanted to take this out or come out with a little bit of like come out with energy that I can throw this here because now I don't get that doesn't get a lot of farm and now it's within Ice Punch range. So I get to the Ice Punch. It looks like I would have got to the Wild Charge anyways, but it does not matter because I take it out. So Electivire definitely has a lot of different coverages. So Trevenant, come with the Snorlax, and this is good. If they left immediately, I was in trouble. The fact that they're letting me lick them so much, and that's just gonna be Seed Bomb because they can't throw a Shadow Ball that's resisted. And out comes a Sylveon. So I'm guessing they clearly do not have a hard punish for Snorlax, which is great. I am gonna get to the second one here. I don't. I may get to the third if they try for the aggressive farm down here. And they do try for the aggressive farm down, so I'm going to force them here. And they let it go. And out comes a Swampert. So Swampert would have been their better answer. So now I know. So I got one off here, which is good because now it's just one Hydro Cannon away. I know my Swampert is essentially just going to have to eat these Hydros / Earthquakes. And my main win condition is outpacing with these Ice Punches on their Trevenant. The problem is they go back to back here. And I know it's going to come to a swap. And they do swap. So now it's a race here. I can eat one Seed Bomb. I don't think I can eat a Shadow Ball. Oh, I can eat a Shadow Ball because there it is. The problem is if they shield this, I'm in trouble because all I can do is Hydro. I don't know if and they still have the Swampert in the back, so I think I'm in a losing situation here. They let it go, so now my only win condition is shield this and farm down. Hope that I can take this out before and then have back to back. Oh, I do remember this because I do farm it down and I do go back to back here for the win. So Swampert coming in clutch there. That is just the added bonus of the Shadow, and that's why I love using the Shadow. So tricky situation there. Managed to escape. So solid right there. Next battle, we have Swampert into a Lapras. So this is a tricky matchup. It's a losing matchup. So it just depends if they want to shield the Earthquake right away. I always go for the Earthquake. That was pretty fast, so it's not a Skull Bash, it's just a Surf. The problem is I'm a Shadow, so 2 Surfs will take me out. An Earthquake and a Hydro, I don't think it takes it out. I think it puts it just short, but they shield. So that's actually not bad, and I try to catch it on the Snorlax because it's a safe swap for absorbing energy, and Hydro Cannon's a super powerful move. Let's absorb it to have some move there to like bank that move. I may shield this if I remember. Yeah, I shield it because I don't, because the counters are doing way too much damage. So I need to grab a shield here, knowing that I can then throw a Hydro Cannon here. I'm probably going to lose CMP, so I just try and sneak a move through. And then throw the Hydro here, now that we're both down to 0 shields. Hoping that that one Mud Shot gives me a little extra energy for the Lapras that's going to come back in, which I expect the Lapras. So as you can see, I'm getting out of there immediately. And in comes the Lapras, and they try and catch on an Escav. So what I do here is I ice punch because I'm like, let me ice punch because then they maybe lose count of my moves and then they won't know when the wild charge comes. And here comes the wild charge because I am very, very attack heavy. Managed to take this out. There you go. Take it out. Have a bit of energy left. It's now a race. Can I get to it? I can't get to it. There we go. This will boom the Lapras. Back-to-back booms. Taking them out. Electivire on fire in the ending there. So, super, super, super strong Pokemon. But very, very glassy. So you know what you need to do. You need to pair it with 2 Pokemon that can get shields and take energy. And that's why Swampert Snorlax fits that bill. And then just leave it endgame up a shield or shields down to just go nuts. So really fun. Thanks for watching. Probably only like a couple more videos yet. I'm trying to decide what I want to do Friday because Fridays, Monday starts the Kanto Cup. It's the Kanto Cup because that's the winning one, and Master League Premier Classic. So I want to put out 2 videos, one for teams for Kanto Cup and one for teams for Premier Classic. But I don't know like whether I want to do like the Monday Tuesday or the Friday Monday, but Friday YouTube reviews are down, so I don't know. I'll figure out what I want to do. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.